In Premiere Pro, you have so many Lumetri presets, and you need to know what are they for and how to use them. And what are they really talking about in Premiere Pro when you find all these presets, including the input LUT, the lookup tables, and the look within Creative. What is it all about? I will explain to you here in details the concept and how to use them. So let's start. Here I created a new workspace, called it LUT. You can access it, just click on it. It'll give you this display, just to organize the panels to show you the best possible view. Remember that if you came to basic correction, you have input LUT over here. And if you turn it down, you have certain defaults that you can put, and you have the browse. Alexa and Amira are cameras and lenses done by the ARRI company over here. And these two, ARRI Universal here is for HD or DCI, are defaults for LUTs that these cameras will require or you could use. So these defaults here are not really random ones. You should know that. Get some research about Alexa and Amira and you'll be impressed by the professional cameras, and pretty expensive, of course. Now, if you go to browse and click on it, you will go to navigate and find a certain LUT. Usually you will go to a folder where you have put your personal LUT or the LUTs that you want to use with this video, or the one that you have bought maybe. In our case here, I will show you how to get to Premiere Pro LUT, though it's not necessary, just for curiosity. If you double click, you need to go to Program Files and then Adobe, and wherever the Adobe program is, you go to Lumetri, and inside Lumetri you have LUTs here. You have Creative, Legacy, and Technical. If you double click on Technical, you notice that these technicals one are the same one that are listed in defaults. You have .cube as extension. This means it's a LUT. It's a lookup table. Cool. If you go to the others, for example, to Legacy, you will find ITX as the extension. These are many looks. Okay, guys? So I will just cancel here. If you go to Creative and twirl down Look, first you start seeing CineSpace, Fuji Eterna, and Fuji 125. Well, what are these? The Eterna are practically negatives. This is what used to be used. If you want to emulate now, you will use this look of Fuji Eterna. It used to be very precise for skin tones, and I don't remember the Fuji Kodak what it used to be famous for. But these are actually famous. And if you go back to the 60s and the 50s, you have the monochrome for the Kodak and the Fuji that you can use. They are pretty nice, by the way. And you have the modern ones here that you can choose from. Cool. Now let's look at Lumetri preset within Effects panel. If you twirl it down, there is Cinematic, Film Stock, Monochrome, Speed Looks, and Technical. If you twirl down, for example, the Film Stock, you will go back to Eterna, the 50D, and other lookup that you can use. Let's go to Speed Looks, and this is where it gets very interesting for you. You have cameras and universal. If you twirl down cameras here, you have the ARRI Alexa. If you twirl it down, you will see that you have the same looks that you will find under look over here, minus the Fuji, of course. So actually, these looks are standard for all the cameras. Let's twirl down Blackmagic. I don't know if you know the Blackmagic camera. It's pretty nice, by the way, pretty expensive for a small camera. And notice the Blackmagic here is meant to be used with the ProRes. In fact, if you import the videos from there, you will find they are all ProRes. Let's go down now. You will find Canon 1D, Canon 5D, 7D, and the GoPro. Now, our videos were shot with 3 cameras. A GoPro camera for the B-roll. This is when he's jumping around and cycling. And the Canon 6D also for the B-roll. And the interview where he's sitting on the truck were shot with the Canon 6D T3i. So now you know that you have your choice to use the Canon 7D and the GoPro. But what exactly are we using here? What's for? Let's say you shot a video with the GoPro and you want to do some color correction. Or you shot your video with another camera and you want to simulate the GoPro. For the 3200 Kelvin and 5800, this is the intensity of the light, if you like. And you want to simulate a GoPro. Then you will come over here. Within 5800 Kelvin for the GoPro, you will find the same looks that are for the other cameras. But now these are specific for the GoPro. Let's say you take the gold tobacco here and you click on it and drag it and drop it on one of the clips. Let's go and see. Notice exactly what happened. In the LUT, you have the GoPro, so you're working on the right camera. And in the look, you have gold tobacco. So you see how it works. It's not about dropping anything from here or browsing around so you can get one LUT somewhere. There are some LUTs that you can use, but it's very proper to use these presets. And notice here you have a look. You can come and change the look. But notice I'm still in the same camera with the same luminosity here, which is quite good. If you want to put the Fuji Eterna, now this one has been adjusted for the GoPro. And it looks good, by the way. So let's undo this one. We don't want this. We want gold tobacco. You are not only color correcting, you are doing even color grading here. Let's undo this one from here and let's go to our project. Now let's go take an adjustment layer I already created here. Take it and drop it inside our sequence, stretch it totally. And then we want to apply the same preset here. We take the SL tobacco and drop it on top. And for example, reduce a bit the vibrance. Okay, I will go for that. And I want to touch the saturation. I like it very much. Now you notice not only you have done a color correction, which is almost perfect, you also have done shot-to-shot consistency. It's looking pretty good. So you have a look now and you have a LUT for your videos. And it's looking pretty nice. This is how I would work this project. Maybe some shots you will need to reduce the vibrance, something like this. Let's reduce a bit the vibrance, just a bit. Here you are. Now it's quite good, is in sync with the others. So actually, this is color grading, guys, the professional way or the lucid way. Don't come and choose any from here and just like I did something. No, use the right camera and use the right preset to get fantastic colors. Now, I mentioned previously that the other shots, the ones that are not GoPro, are shot through the Canon 6D. So if I come over here now, I have a Canon 7D and a Canon 5D. It's your choice. It's very near Canon 6D, but you can use the Canon 7D and you can do very fast color correction and grading using 7D or 5D or like even 1D, as long as you are within the Canon. I hope now that you understand how to use the LUT, how to use the look, how to use the presets. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lecture.